please, please, please go live. Right now. Right now I need it. There you go. There you go. Okay, that first one was a ball.
We're in the lot. We're in the student lot, but yeah, basically right there.
Okay, 1-1. Ball inside. Oh. I think I did something random. Oh, that's a shot? Off the wall. Double. Yeah, I'm live.
So that was 36 and the shot up the middle. Off the wall.
Foul. Okay.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly like a sophomore heavy team, I think. Outside for a ball. I hate when this thing gets a little bit delayed. Okay. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. There's another ball. Throwing error. So G3 with the error on the throw. So I'm just gonna put that. So okay, 1 away, bottom of the first, 1-0 Mustangs. Nobody on. There's a throwing error in the last time. This was fouled down the third base side. Oh, why did that go there? Okay, just working the video side out. I'm gonna move this thing above the fence if I can. Called strike. It's 0-2. So hit by pitch, and with the pinch runner coming in. 1 away, bottom of the first, Mustangs up 1-0. Oh, my thing went away again. Is this active? This should be active. This is Wi-Fi off. Come on. What was that?
An error?
Yes, kind of. So now, yeah, advances on the, what, fielding error, throwing error?
Does she get credit for the steal though?
No. If it's
Whoa.
hit by a pitch. So if you advance on an error, then it's the error, so it's not a stolen base. If you steal the base, then there's no error. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, meeting on the mound. Oop, I accidentally hit third instead of first.
I'd consider that either a throwing error on the catcher or a fielding error on the first baseman.
Okay, the video here isn't necessarily working, so we just have a bit of a black screen right now. Trying to figure out, I might have to reset this thing. Yeah, I might have to reset this thing. Ball.
Runners advance, both runners advance on the wild pitch.
Is it 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna operate without video for now, but we are most certainly live here on YouTube. Good morning, I'm Bryce Narvaez. A little bit late here, just getting all the other technical gremlins sorted out for opening weekend softball. Here's the 1-2 delivery, shows bunt, and yep, throwing error is going to score 2. And the runner will advance to second.
Wow, I can't believe she didn't let that go foul. I didn't think the ball was going to go foul.
So it's now 3-0 Mustangs.
If it went foul, it was a bunt, that would have been straight through.
So the first pitch hit by the pitch. It's almost like when she throws it, like it just has like a natural curve to the right.
Yeah.
This is the righty for the Cobalt STEM Academy. That's what I'm just gonna call them for the moment. You can call them CIMS, CIMS. So here's ball that's low, so it'll be 1-0.
Third batter, she said?
Yeah, the third this inning. Yep, called strike. So it's going to be 1-1. It's the coming up as the 20th pitch of the inning. Man, it's kind of today's a bit of a test of endurance. Both of these teams play against each other again, like pretty much right after. It's They call that a foul. And we're going to head to the 21st pitch of the inning. Bottom of the first, runner on second with one away. What is a beautiful morning here in Pasadena. That one's high, and it'll miss for ball 2. Just getting things situated over here. Again, without video for now, I'm going to see if I can get that sorted out as soon as possible. That's going to make the count full 3-2. Here's the delivery. It's a grounder in between second and third. And that will be an RBI single. Oh, and the runners aggressively advance on the throw. They're going to, yep, they got the out at third, so 2 away.
It's because they waited.
They waited on the throw.
As soon as the left fielder threw that home, that's when she should have run. When she waited a little bit.
Runner on second with 2 away in the bottom of the first. This one's high in the air down the first base side and caught by the first base to send us to the second inning. Mustangs 4, CIMS not on the board. Yep, a great catch in foul territory. FO to 3, there you go. Okay, without the video today, or at least for now, I think it's just because well, technically they're on the same network, but maybe it's because I originally set them up on Wi-Fi and now there isn't Wi-Fi, or it's just connected to my mobile hotspot and it's just being silly. See, I need to adjust that again. So, I think if I zoom, that's a little too much. See if that works. Actually, I could go to the... Oh no, I am on the right one. Okay, that's a little bit better. So we are in the 5th spot for the Cobalt STEM Academy. That is their center fielder, Madeline Macias. I remember putting her name down on their roster last year, so she's a returnee for the Cougars. And she'll be digging in here to lead off the top of the second. They're trailing 4-0 at the moment for the Math and Science Academy that's next door neighbors with Silverado High School in Victorville. They are a 7 through 12 school. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh yeah, pitches by inning. I forgot to put that. 14 there and 22 here. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Just inside for a ball, so it'll be 1-1. And Victorville is one of those districts that still does it the old way, where they have K through 6 and then 7 through 12 for primary and secondary schools. whereas most other districts like Pasadena Unified have changed from K through 6 to K through 5. Count now 1 and 2 to Madeline Macias leading things off for Cobalt Academy. At top of the second, here's the 1-2. Just low, and that will even the count 2 and 2. This is a 2-2 delivery. Low ball 3. And the count goes full. And once again, this is game 1 of a doubleheader. These two teams play against each other again pretty much right after the conclusion of this game. Also, the two baseball teams are duking it out on the baseball field. That one fouled away by Macias, and we'll do it again, the full count. There were 3 foul balls in the first at-bat, the first inning, and we have a little birdie joining us over here. Here's a grounder to third. It's going to be a tough play at first, and Macias is able to run it out and get aboard.
There's also a big red-tailed hawk.
Yeah, there is a big, like,
behind us.
there is a big red-tailed hawk sitting in a tree behind us, looking for gophers.
Swoop down over the field over here.
It's coming down very majestically. There's also a bit of light snow on the San Gabriel Mountains by Mount Wilson, just lightly peppered with snow.
That's what the hint is over there.
Fouled back. Oop, didn't mean to do that. There we go. So runner on first, nobody out here in the top of the second. The 0-1 is swung on and behind. It's 0-2. High for a ball, it's 1-2. This is Claire Hernandez, the third baseman for the CIMS Academy, Cobalt Academy, whatever you want to call them. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and fouled. We'll do the 1-2 again. Count 1-2. Nobody away here in the top of the second, runner on first. Swung on and missed for the K. It's the second of the game. Get that back up there. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? There we go. This one will go foul down the first base side. It's the 0-1. Low. Runner takes off to second. And they got her.
You got her on the helmet.
So now base is empty, 2 away.
Good throw by the catcher. Good play by shortstop.
Actually, no, that's not how you put it. CS. There you go. Count 1 and 2. With the Mustangs getting out of the inning. 1-2 delivery is short. It'll be 2 and 2. Yeah, it looked like the release was early. The ball just slipped out of her hands. So 2-2 with 2 outs in the top of the second. So there are a bunch of 2s on the board right now. On the way, and it misses the inside corner. Brings the count full. Let's see how we're looking over here. It's okay. It's a little offset. Here's the payoff. Got it in there, and it'll drop for a base hit. She was able to get that in the sweet spot and drop it for a base hit. Yep, there comes the hawk. It is just flown over.
It's a big shadow over the
A
field.
big shadow. That's just prime real estate majestic right now, seeing this hawk fly over. First pitch of this at-bat is in there for strike 1. So runner on first with 2 away in the top of the second inning. The Cobalt Academy of Victorville. Just missing there. Actually, no, I saw the motion from the umpire. Could be 0-2. I'm going to say it's 0-2. This was the third, or to short, and that will be the third out of the inning. So the Cougars strand 1, and we head to the bottom of the second. And it's the Muir Mustangs 4, Cobalt Academy not on the board. All right, let's see how my webcam works. There we go. It's okay. Just stay right there. Oh, go back. Yeah, that's fine. Because of the sun. So I wanted to show you guys a little something about the difference between a softball and a baseball. So this right here is your softball, and this is a standard baseball. Just to give you an idea of the doubleheader, the softball is also usually yellow. This one's white for some reason. But this is the, let me move that a little bit like that. This is the size difference. This is the baseball. This is the softball. Nevertheless, it's 2 great sports. And we're getting set for the bottom of the second inning. Mustangs up 4-0. Here with you on a Saturday morning. It's opening weekend for every single local like baseball, softball league, little league. It's kind of a knife fight getting out of the driveway this morning with living next to a park that has 3 baseball fields. One, technically, they play for Little League, but the other 2, they play like T-ball or practice fields. There you go. Standard softball weighs between 6.25 and 7 ounces. And that one just gets away from the shortstop. And we'll have the leadoff batter aboard. So that's 177 to 198 grams, 12-inch circumference. Regulation baseball weighs significantly less, 5 to 5 1/4 ounces, between 142 and 149 grams. Measures about 9 inches in circumference. So that's a lot of
30 grams?
yeah, it's a lot of mass difference, and it's like a wild pitch, and the runner advances to second. So I'll update that for you. I'm just gonna call that an error. Runner on second, nobody away, bottom of the second. With I believe it's a 1-1 count. Swung on and missed. I got a lot of cut runners on the move. And we'll advance to third. One, two. Swung on and missed for first strikeout of the game. Got that little sinker there. Away for the first out.
All off speed pitches.
Yep, off speed. Oop, I did not mean to put that there. Actually, no, that was supposed to be there. That one missing for a ball. Runner on third with 2 away now. On the way. Slow. Oh, that was ball 4? Okay.
Yeah, there was a pitch before too,
Okay.
where it was high, and so then they checked the runner at third.
First issued walk there. So first and third with 2 away. And let's see, what are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these we should have flipped the order to the top.
First pitch, low and at the feet of the catcher.
Wild pitch. Runner,
Oh, just paste it. Put it there.
Second pitch, good.
In play. Left field. Safe at second.
Bobbled by that. Left field.
It's like 2 runs score.
I'll give her a single and advance to second on the fielding error by the left fielder. That was not really good.
Let's see.
Nephew?
2 RBI.
From home plate, it'd be left field, but from
No, this,
defensive side, it'd be right field.
yeah, but this is called right field, yeah.
I can't believe I skipped enough lines there. Runner advancing to third. Not in time. So runner on third, 2 away. With 2 scoring in this inning for the Muir Mustangs. That one's low. Count goes 2-0. How's it looking over there? Hey, it's not that bad. Swung and fouled. Makes it 2-1. I could zoom in a little teeny bit. A little more. A little more. Oh, too much. Perfect. Okay, I believe it's still 2-1.
There was another pitch before that.
Okay. Well, this one's coming this way, out to right field, and just got past the right fielder. And safe at second. So 1 more scores for the Mustangs.
So that's a double, yeah.
I feel like I call it an E.
Drop down. Come on, give credit to the batter.
She might have lost it in the sun.
Yeah, the sun's behind.
Actually, no, behind us. Oh, there's a ladybug on the fence. That's nice. Getting to touch grass and see a lot of Mother Nature this morning. With the hawk flying over, the birds that were chilling out, and now there's a ladybug on the fence directly in front of me. That one swung on and missed.
Tons of native wildflowers growing behind you.
Yep, the Muir Ranch behind us. Plenty of wildflowers. Unfortunately, it's still cordoned off with, or some areas are with caution tape. That's from the fires 1 year ago. One misses high, runner will advance the, or no, well, they called it a foul ball. It went off the bat.
I thought it went off our helmet.
Ooh, that went away. That didn't. How's that? That's actually perfect where I have it. 2-2. I could be off on the pitch count. Missed a few just glancing down. Count rides full. That one, strike 3. Oh, that was only 1 out. I'm silly. So now it's 2 outs. I don't know why I advanced it to 2 outs for some reason, but now it's perfectly 2 outs.
Runners off for leaving the bag early.
And the runner is thrown out for leaving the bag early, so that'll bring us to the top of the 3rd inning.
We'll have to get better at knowing the numbers, or telling me the numbers.
So to the top of the 3rd. Let me add this to the
17.
Let me add this to the, oh, just put it there. Put that there. There we go. Yeah. Okay. I think I did it. How's my... Ooh, it's a little offset. That's much better. Thank you. Here, you know what? I'm just gonna do this real quick. To at least just get like a thing. Something to show in the background. I'm gonna share these. I'm gonna share them to my 2526 folder. It's kind of weird just looking at a black screen and just imagining what's going on. So we'll head to the top of the third and
on deck is number 2. I think, yeah. I can't tell who's at bat.
yeah, I don't know.
So maybe knowing who's on deck, you can know who's at bat, since you know the lineup.
It's who's on first, what's on second. No one in there for a strike. What are we at? So that's 20. And I did not, that's 11? No. 21. I need to do that every inning where I just, whatever it says in the, whatever their total pitches is, subtract that by what they had in the previous inning.
There you go. Okay, so 24 made another pitch. It was low.
Okay, low for a ball, so 1-1. One's fouled into the catcher's gear, and it's 1-2. You know how like professional athletes get like first game jitters? That's exactly what's going on here. It's especially on this side. Hello. I can't remember what that thing's called.
All right. Strike.
2-2. That one in there for a strike. Or fouled. Yeah, fouled.
It was high. It looked like it was straight in.
Now 1-2. We'll do it again. Because I think she got a piece of it. Now that's in there for strike 3. Or 2.
Yep, sorry.
Okay, what?
She looked like she was number 7.
I think it's still 1-2 with a couple of foul balls. Maybe 2-2 now. Okay, that was ball 4. That answers everything.
And there went the ladybug.
So leadoff walk. Where are we in the order? I think are we at the top of their order? We might be at the top of their, yeah, we're probably at the top of their order.
Number 3.
Oh wait, no, it's 9, 1, and 2. I'm silly. That's right, 9, 1, and 2, I think. Because, yeah, I did 4 and 4, and then... Okay. Did I mess myself up again? Oh, did these not upload? Swung on and missed, looking for the tag at first. The runner gets back in there in time. Okay, 1 and 1, if I'm not mistaken. Swung on and fouled. Oh, there we go. That's back. Believe this is the 1-2. Swung on and fouled. We'll do it again. There've been a lot of foul balls for the Cobalt Academy. The batters are trying to hang in there. I believe the very first at-bat of this game had 4 foul balls alone, and we're at the 3rd now of this at-bat. And we'll do it again. That one hits the cage after getting fouled. Did my images not upload? I thought they did. I could be wrong. Nope, not that. This.
Here comes a pitch. Swung on and missed.
And that will be strike 3.
Now we've got number 3 up to bat.
Ooh, don't
With
change.
Number 11 on deck.
Don't change a single thing. First pitch of the at-bat here. In there for a strike. Check on the runner at first. Not in time. Count's 0-1. On the way. It's low. And the runner will take off to second. Free pass. I call that a passed ball. It could be the other way around. Could have been a wild pitch. So there's the 1-1. In there, strike 2. It's 1 and 2. In there, Frozer, strike 3, 2 away. Put that there.
That's a hummingbird.
And yep, now there's a hummingbird making its presence felt in the vicinity of the softball field. First offering is in there for strike one. The 2 away, top of the third, runner on second. Or is that second and third?
Never understand.
Oh yeah, second and third? Second and third. Silly me. You silly goose. It's 1-1. With the latest pitch. Here it is, it's high. It's 2-1. On the way, just missing. I think. And that one will miss for the free pass, the issued walk. So I'll load the bases.
So we have number 13 up and number 1 on deck.
Third issued walk today. I think I missed one, so I inputted 2 that time. Here's a grounder, right back to the pitcher, and they will strand. Oh no, they just had another player there on third, or as like the third base, because they only have one coach. That's right.
Like the third base monitor.
Yeah. So we shall head to the bottom of the third.
So now we know that loud sound is one of those little birds. That little flycatcher guy that was right here. I thought it was one of them.
I believe we would be coming up to the 5th spot again in the Cobalt Academy's order. Could be mistaken. And let's see where we are in the Mustang order. Oh boy. I think we are at this spot. So that is 6, 7, 8. So we're in the 6th spot of the Mustang order. 59. Oh goodness, what's the... Oh. Equals 59 minus 35. There you go. We got it. And, yep, same pitcher on the mounds for them. You silly goose, you should have had this open. Because it seems like most of their players are the same. Sort of. Let me look at their lineup card. Yeah, okay. Okay, I figured it out. So the pitcher for Cobalt Academy is Isabel Schnack, number 11. And she's pitching her 3rd inning of work. Leading off for the Mustangs in the 6th spot, I believe, is the catcher Daley Mitchell. Number 10 for the Mustangs. And first offering of this inning misses high inside for ball 1. There we
Saw
go.
another pitch before this. So that was the second pitch she saw.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think it's not.
This boat. There you go. The girls are chanting.
Right. If that is correct, we are 3-0
Yep.
in this.
Yes, that's why the.
Oh, and then hitter curves inside, so on with the.
Now you can tell by the dramatic.
It's the fourth batter hit this morning. It still is morning. And I shall get this thing going because I am down to 39%. 38%. Go! Where is it though? No, it's not. There's nothing on the back. There's nothing on the back that's of use.
Low, pitch low.
We're trying to take off to second, and the throw is not in time, so that's an advance.
Should be Raquel back there.
Let me just. Yep. We're in the 7th spot. That is Raquel Paez at bat.
High.
No one high missing. I believe it's 2-0. It's actually been tough sailing for the Cobalt Academy. They haven't had a winning season since they went 9-8 in 2021 and 22. So that would be 2022. And Raquel's aboard with a walk, so missed a couple of pitches there. It's only the second issued walk today.
Four batters in.
Pitch low.
So we're at number 9, Ginger Martinez, if memory serves me right. Yes, we are.
Second pitch.
Foul ball.
Foul.
And it's still not charging. What am I doing wrong? Oh, it's this one. I'm a freaking silly goose.
So pitch is a strike.
Okay, 1 and 2. Oh, there we go. That's so much better. All right. Counts 1 and 2 to Ginger Martinez of the Mustangs. That one missing high, and call that a wild pitch, and the runners advance to second and third.
That was definitely
So counts 2 and 2. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Another ball.
Okay, 3-2. Count goes full. Yeah, you can miss like 3 pitches in like a split second just if you look down at something else. There's no pitch clock here, but that'll be an issued walk to load the bases. There's no pitch clock, but they try to expedite play, especially knowing that there's another game right after this. You're here most of the day and then you just want to go home. Here's one coming to center field. and it looks like it'll be a sack fly, and they're able to double up.
Is she gonna do it? There you go.
So they got 2 outs, but a few runs scored.
Nope. 10 and what is their number? 22?
Oh. I'm still gonna call it a sack with 2 RBIs. So we are in the 9 spot now.
Already 1 pitch.
Is that in there first? I think it's 1-0.
That's
2-0. Forgot to tally up one of those pitches. Yeah, bottom third. There you go, there's a strike.
They only play 6 or
7.
7?
Don't say those 2 numbers together.
Yeah.
You get a lot of Gen Alpha kids on their feet.
Another hit by a pitch.
Another one. The
So that was the leadoff batter, right? Yeah, that was shortstop.
So the order will turn over. Low pitch, and runner takes off to second.
Yeah, she was the number 1 batter, right? Number 36.
I'll check real quick. Here's a grounder back to the pitcher, and that'll get him out of the inning. So a pair score in the bottom half of the third. And it's a lot to not quite anything. I'll fix that if I need to fix that. Where are we? We're in this spot of their order? Okay. And where are we at over here? It'll be 65 minus 42. So 23. There you go. Okay. Oop. Although that's kind of helpful too. Yeah, 36 is top of the order for the Mustangs. Okay. Just had to clarify that, so I'm gonna have to make some adjustments and stuff. So top of the fourth is coming your way. Oh, I did not reset that. Nor did I reset that. And I think we're in the spot of the order of... We're in the 5 spot or the 6 spot? 1, 2, 3, 4. So is this the 5 spot again? So this would be their the center fielder for Cobalt, not one missing for a ball.
7?
You say 7?
I think. I'm guessing. I don't know. Number 10 is after.
Okay, yeah. We do have it in the right spot. Cool. So that is Madeline Macias for Cobalt Academy. Since we're kind of like in a tough spot right now. The word of the day is they have not won a lot of a lot of softball games as Cobalt Academy in the last couple of years. Yeah, that was a strike. What about that one? Missed it? I think it's 1 and 2. Because sometimes the umpire makes a sound when they do it.
Yes.
But then sometimes they just like point. So it's just like, wait, was that a ball or was that a strike? That one swung on and missed. And yep, that's the punch out. So that was a strikeout. So 1 away, top of the 4th.
I'll try to be 100% on this one. I'm not good at reading his signals, and for me, the catcher blocks one hand.
Yeah.
And
It's the right hand that you have to pay attention to. That's the one. Usually, if they go like that, that's a strike. If they go like that,
okay, and what is a ball?
it doesn't do anything.
Oh.
That's what makes baseball and softball so tough. Ooh, that one's low. I think that's a ball.
That was like a flubbed pitch.
Yeah. Let me just adjust these a little bit. That one swung on and missed for a strike.
Right, I see it.
There, like that.
Yeah, so it's his right hand that's the strike.
Yep, it's the right hand.
The left hand is the ball.
Yep. Right hand is for strikes, and yeah. Well, although when the umpire like shows the pitcher, they usually have the balls in right hand and then strikes in the left, so they go like, let's say 1 and 2 like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's what makes it so hard. That's what makes these games so hard.
See, he's indicating with his fingers, but I can't tell what.
Get off of my laptop, ant. A singular ant has made its presence felt as well.
Same, the bugs flying out of the grass.
Yep.
But it's getting warm.
I think it's 2 and 2. Oh man, with the rain earlier this week, a lot of worms were coming out of the ground.
It says it's currently 63 degrees.
There you go.
Higher temperature is expected today.
Yeah. And it got down to like 38 Thursday night. So that was crazy. All right, here's I believe it's a 2-2. It's fouled, and we'll do it again. Oh, please, man. It's going to do it. It's going to do it. No. It's going to put that number on. Speaking of Gen Alpha. Swung on and missed for the strikeout. So second issued of this inning. And 2 away. So both of the outs coming by strikeout. And yeah, that was pitch number I think. I could be wrong. So we're in the 7th spot now? Yeah, so 5, 6, 7. I said it. Of course I did. First one did their first strike. I'm so mad at myself for saying that. I'm trying not to say it. And I got into the trap of saying it. All right, 1 and 1. With 2 away, nobody on. In the top of the 4th. On the way with the 1-1. Swung on and missed. It's 1 and 2. So it's speaking on the line of the weather. It's kind of crazy how earlier this week it was just pouring. It was pouring rain. We got over an inch of rain. That one missing high, ball 2 and 2.
Cold enough to make snow on our local mountains.
Yep, and cold enough to pepper the mountains with snow locally.
Like Mount
And shut down Mammoth Mountain. Mammoth Mountain is shut down right now because of all the snow that they got. Here's a grounder back to the pitcher.
Not so local.
Yep, about 7 hours away is Mammoth. And that will send us to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Mustangs up a lot. A lot. So grounder, okay.
I drove across New York Drive, which goes at the very base of the foothills, and you could see residue from a lot of dirt flowing across the road there. So that we did have debris flow in this rain.
Minus 35 plus
They have
24.
those K-rail barricades
Yeah.
along the side of New York
59? So that was an 11 pitch inning? Wow. Interesting. Just taking a look at the Cobalt Academy out here. Getting set for the bottom half of the 4th inning. It's been a while since they won a game. It's been a long while since they won a game. They did not win a game last year. And they've unfortunately finished under 500 the last couple of years, stretching back to 21-22, where they finished just above 500. First pitch of the at-bat here is outside for a ball. I guess most of that one is straight to the center fielder. Oh, off and out of her glove. That was a powerful swing. That was the Mustang pitcher, 24.
Good quick recovery by the girls.
Yep.
To make up for that bobble.
Yep. So that was... Why am I drawing a blank? That was Gigi Butler leading things off for the Mustangs with a lead off, I would call an error, unfortunately. We'd be here, so second spot of the order? Or no, third spot. First pitch here is a strike. Okay. Just had to do a little bit of calculating there. Runner on.
Stopped by the third baseman.
They got the force out at second. Yep, they got the force out at second, so one away. I'm going to call that a fielder's choice. That was so this is 2, 3, 4, 5, that, and that. So that's how we're doing it. Oh, what happened to my base icons? My base icons. Okay, runner advances to second. I think that was a ball.
Yeah, he didn't do anything with his right hand. There, his left hand went up. 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes. That's what we got here in this count. That was pitch number, I believe, 69. So that's a nice number. Here's 70. Swung on and missed low. The catcher, unfortunately, couldn't hold on to it, so the runner is able to advance to third. That's something this Mustang team is... they're pretty aggressive base runners. Pretty aggressive base running. sometimes a little bit hesitant, and that bites them. So it's now 2-1, 2-1 count. Swung on and missed. Looked like she was gonna try to throw it to third, and then it just got stuck in her hand, and she kind of spiked the ball. But I guess it would be safe to say that most of the talent, at least in the western part of Victorville, chooses Silverado over the here Cobalt Academy, I think. And try to figure out what's going on here. We might be getting a pitching change. There's also a bee kind of trying to find some flowers to pollinate. It's just a full-on meeting right now for Cobalt Academy.
Well, imagine the specialty of the school as described. in
Yep,
the
they're a
name.
STEM school, so math and science a lot. They're more known academically and for AP courses. So it's kind of like the Victorville equivalent of Marshall, although Marshall has pretty decent baseball.
Sports,
Yeah,
Yeah.
depending on the sport for Marshall.
These girls have potential.
Yeah, you can see it's there. They also they're probably also a little bit like, I guess I call it a little bit oof, because they woke up like really early this morning, and then they had to travel out here from Victorville, and that's about a 90-minute drive on a good day. But with the usual Cajon Pass traffic on the 15, it could take 2 hours, maybe
And
3.
imagine there might be snow over
Yep,
there.
and with the possibility of snow over there. Is my thing... Oop. It just shows a number. It's too big to display in that box.
Can you make the
I can make
column
the
wider a
font...
little bit?
I'm just gonna make the font smaller.
There you go.
There. I mean, it might be safer at this point to just display the hashtag thing there.
You can make the school names a little bit smaller.
I could. Oh. Fouled off of like her hands. Oh gosh. What is the count? I think it's like 2-1.
You'll be that distracted.
It's so easy to do that.
That's why you need a statistician
Mm-hmm.
instead of doing it all. The one-man show.
That's why if anybody out there is just like paying attention to this and it's just like, man, this guy really needs some help, like, I would love a second pair of hands or a second set of eyes. That would be so helpful. Like, if you just want to do this just to do this, is that one will get through the second base and it's going to come all the way over here to the fence. Oh, it got through the fence.
You got it. You got it.
There you go. Yeah, it got under the fence, so it'll be blown dead. There you go. The umpire out here was just telling the right fielder, if the ball goes through the fence, to put your hands up, because that's what you do. So the runner will stop at second with the ball going underneath the fence right here.
We'll just go back to school and look for the next Mustang. Especially since we've got the sports academy coming.
Oh gosh. Okay, that's a strike. I think it's 1-1. Could be wrong. Well, I'm missing upstairs for a ball, so probably 2 and 1 at this point. It's almost like an episode of Cars and Coffee, where people are just like casually talking. It's just a casual broadcast. As this one gets up in the air to left field, can she make the catch? Yes, she does.
With the snow cone grab.
And look at our red-tailed hawk players coming back too.
So yeah, just Mr. Send this is over there.
Yep.
He says what's up.
So we'll head to the top of the 5th now.
So he was just telling me some unfortunate news about your athletics.
What else has happened besides Coach Lance?
Should we not say it?
Oh no, I guess it was about the girls soccer team. Do you know about what happened with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. They had to forfeit a bunch of games.
Oh,
So what happens? The truth is that during the winter, when they weren't playing soccer, there
Yeah.
was like a soccer tournament festival kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And so one of the players participated in that. But I
Yeah.
guess if you're on a team during the season, you cannot do outside
Any of
events.
the club stuff, yeah.
And because of that, they had to forfeit all their wins. But it was apparent.
Arcadia. Yep, that's what he just told me.
oh, that's right. I feel like I remember hearing that too.
That's what he just told me. Yep, it was somebody from Arcadia that was like, hey,
Because imagine, like in any other setting, you want to see all the students have the best opportunity. And if there's a showcase during your off time, that would be sad that none of these, like, that these girls could be limited.
yep.
Did my thing close or is it still up? It's still up. Cool.
I mean, so that would be kind of like the same thing if Bryson continued to play hockey, right? If the school had a hockey team,
But if he's not
he wouldn't be
representing the
allowed
team,
to play. He wouldn't be allowed to play both Skaha and
Yeah. It's
Or-
like
or,
saying
you know,
it's like saying if
the high school hockey league. And,
Yep.
you know,
you can't play both. It's kind of like saying if I don't want to say Pasadena, but let's say if I was still playing for the Heat, but then like I wanted to do the Kings High School Hockey League.
yeah, you couldn't do both.
Yeah, I can't do both.
But imagine the perseverance and dedication of an athlete who does two
Right?
and is
The interesting
successful,
thing- the
right?
interesting
Because
thing
the
about
girls'
that, though,
soccer
is-
team was successful.
The interesting thing about that, though, is like in basketball, for example, a lot of the guys play AAU. They play, the club level when they're not playing for their
Right.
schools.
Here we are. Another inning.
All right, top of the 5th is where we are.
What's the score? Is there a virtue?
Oh, and swung on a missed. I thought there
I
was.
think there is. Let's see. I'll look it up.
I don't know. All I know is Cobalt Academy's baseball team played on Thursday and they lost by, 20.
Ouch.
So they let that game go.
Yeah, they let that go all 7, I guess.
Let's see. It generally ends if a team is
Third,
ahead by
right?
10 or more after 5 complete innings.
Oh, there you go, 5. So we are at 5.
Or 4.5 if the home team is leading. So some leagues or specific divisions may
Oh.
also adopt a 15-run rule after 3 or 4 innings. So 10-run rule. A game ends if a team leads by 10 or plus runs after 5 innings.
This is the start of the 5th, yeah? Or
Yeah.
this is
Yeah, this is the 5th. This is the top of the 5th. So,
the strikeout? You struck her out?
yep, that was a strikeout.
Since we were calling out all the birds, there just went a mourning dove.
It's great to touch grass sometimes because
It's good to know our nature, to be familiar with
to
it.
understand and be out here again and just be like, yes, this is our nature. This is what makes living here such a beautiful thing. If you look at the San Gabriel Mountains behind home plate, I believe it counts 0-1 here. Oh gosh. I think we're in the 9 spot now of their order.
Ooh.
behind on that one. Get all sorts of wildlife, from mourning doves to red-tailed hawks to bees to ladybugs to little juncos birds that look around for small little bugs to eat. That one missing outside for a ball. Yep, all sorts of acrobatic tricks
But the
to.
wildflowers can pull the heavy metals out of the soil from the fire. Like the wildflowers can heal the land.
Wow, off speed for the punch out.
Ooh, there you go. The place in Eagle Rock is doing their top strip night from 4 to 6.
And he's back.
That's a flycatcher.
Yep, fly-catching bird is back on the fence. And he's gonna go down the right field line. And pitch missing upstairs for a ball. I don't know why. Every time like I say ball, like, oh, that pitch misses for a ball, I just think of Tyreek from a couple of years ago. Where he's just like, ball! B-A-double-L, ball!
You can definitely hear the Mustangs are much more chirpy
Yep.
or chatty or vocal or whatever.
Ooh. I don't know what the call is, but I think it's 2-1, maybe 2-2. Swung on and missed. Yep, 2-2 now. Hey! I guess I was on it. It's a... Fly catching bird is over the field. And
Over gameplay.
is that a foul ball? Foul tip? I don't know.
You called the strike, but I thought it was strike 3 because you walked off. But
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Guess not.
Wow.
There was strike 3.
That's the game.
So that looks,
Game 1 over.
yeah, that looks to be game 1 over.
Because the Mustangs are up 10-0.
Yeah.
4.5.
Mustangs up
So now they're gonna
by
do their
10.
break until the next game.
and yeah. So there you go. So that's the end of game 1. Mustangs took it by a score of a 10 to a donut. And yeah, unfortunately, that's at least the 14th, maybe 15th straight loss for this Cobalt Academy team. Again, for those of you who are curious about like the lay of the land or the geography, is I'm going to turn my webcam back on so that you can at least see me a little bit. There's a little bit of a sun glare, so see. Okay. Oh, there you go. Thanks, guys. So the lay of the land, at least in the western part of Victorville, where these guys are hailing from, Cobalt Academy, which they're also here with their baseball team, and they're currently playing against the Mustang baseball team on the baseball field right now. We'll get to the second game of the baseball doubleheader and just be asking around to see how they did earlier, or for this part. But Cobalt Academy, they are a 7 through 12 school, old style secondary school, where it's grades 7 through 12 for secondary, and primary it would be K through 6. I guess a couple of fun facts. Their campus is pretty much right next door to Silverado High School, and believe, if I'm not mistaken, they're part of the same district, the Victor Valley Unified School District. Let's see. They don't tend to play against each other, from what I noticed. They might share facilities. Looking at Silverado, the baseball field is technically part of Cobalt. And Cobalt is a STEM school, so specializing in math and science. One of their trademarks is math, science, and AP courses, and being a higher pathway to higher education. It kind of correlating that here to Pasadena Unified and like more San Gabriel Valley School District idea. So for those of you familiar with the lay of the land, Pasadena Unified has 4 high schools: Blair High School, here at John Muir, Pasadena High, and Thurgood Marshall. Marshall is the school preferred if you want to go into like the, oh my gosh, what does ACI stand for again?
Academy of Creative Industries.
Creative Industries. They're more known for like, yeah, the performing arts and also AP courses. Getting AP credits is they were huge about that when I was there for middle school. They were like, oh yeah, everybody needs to take the AP test. If you're not taking the AP test, then you go somewhere else during the day. And it's just like, wow.
So we have other schools with other academies for all the other ones.
Yep. Here at Muir, it's the oh my gosh, dual enrollment. This is also PCC, Pasadena City College Northwest Campus, and a lot of students can get college credits, and that's something I took advantage of while I was here at Muir. There's also the Business Academy. There's Arts, Entertainment, and Media, the AEM Academy, and Engineering. ESA.
Which is Engineering and Environmental Science.
And speaking of environmental science, around us is the usually beautiful Muir Ranch, but they haven't been able to do as much work as they would want to because of the fire and just having all the wildflowers here just do their thing and get all the toxic metals out of the land because they can do that.
Well, we're gonna stay there, or
Yeah, go check out the baseball game.
So I'll shut it down over here on this, but for those of you who made it to this part, thank you for joining me this morning, and stick around. Well, stick around. I just decided to set up another stream for the second game of the baseball side of the spectrum. The softball teams here will play again in a couple of hours. They're probably going to get a bite to eat, hopefully, before game number 2 at 1 p.m. So that's an hour 13 from now. And yeah, see you on the other side for baseball. Thank you for joining me this morning, and stay tuned because we have baseball coming up.
Saw it down that visor.
Would I have this 36?